Throughout history, there have been stories of people performing the seemingly impossible, like monks who can control their body temperature in freezing conditions, or individuals displaying superhuman strength in moments of crisis. But what if these weren't just rare flukes or exaggerations? What if they're glimpses of what we're all capable of? Imagine these powers as stepping stones on a journey to reach your full potential. Let's look at a few extraordinary ones. Anima, the ability to shrink yourself to the size of an atom. Picture yourself exploring the microscopic universe that surrounds us, a world usually invisible. Mahima, the power to expand yourself to enormous size. Imagine towering over mountains, feeling a sense of vastness and strength. Lagima, the ability to become almost weightless. Visualize moving with such grace that you feel like you're gliding. Garima, the power to become infinitely heavy. Picture standing with such grounding and resolve that nothing could move you. What if these weren't just powers but expressions of qualities we already have? For instance, Anima could be that intense focus you feel during a project when the rest of the world seems to disappear. Mahima could be those moments when you feel capable of anything. Lagima might show up as a calm grace under pressure, while Garima is the unshakable resolve you feel when standing up for something you believe in. The key to awakening these dormant abilities might be simpler than we think. Meditation, the age-old practice of quieting the mind, can be a gateway to uncovering hidden potential. When we still the mind, we create space for these natural abilities to emerge. Now let's look at some other fascinating powers. Prapti, the ability to manifest desires. Imagine seeing a path open for what you need most, exactly when you need it. Prakamya, the power to read minds. Ever feel like you just know what someone is thinking? Isithavam, the gift of persuasion, guiding others to new perspectives. Vasithavam, control over others' minds or actions, but with great responsibility attached. Imagine these powers showing up in small ways. The friend who always seems to read your mind, or the person whose words seem to resonate and persuade effortlessly. Some scientists believe meditation and mindfulness practices can enhance our intuition, empathy, and even creativity. Could these abilities be untapped extensions of our natural potential, waiting to be discovered? These powers sound incredible, but they also bring up serious moral questions. Imagine being able to read minds or influence others. Would you always use that power responsibly? The real question is, could you? Consider how you'd feel if you had these powers. It's easy to imagine using them for good, but it's equally easy to see how they could become sources of temptation or distraction. True wisdom involves knowing when to act and when to hold back. While these powers are fascinating, they're not the ultimate goal. Tradition teaches us that true fulfillment comes not from developing powers, but from deepening our relationship with God and our understanding of ourselves. These abilities are simply markers on a much larger spiritual journey, leading us to align more closely with our divine purpose. For the next week, start each day with this simple prayer. God, make me your own. Whether good or bad, I am yours. It might feel a bit uncomfortable at first, but stick with it. By the end of the week, you may feel a stronger sense of peace, purpose, or simply a reminder that you're not alone on this journey. Remember, this isn't about becoming a superhero. It's about aligning yourself with the person you're meant to be. Give it a try and see what happens. If you feel inspired, share your experiences in the comments. Your story could inspire someone else to start their own journey.